she's off the market. All her girls like period, and all his boys like yeah. Now all she wanna say is my fiance. Every other word is my fiance. Let me tell you all about my fiance. This my ring from my fiance. He was on his A game. She was shook like okay. I'ma give her my last name, and I'ma have his baby. She's about to be a wife, and all her friends say she's about to be a wife.
So this post is going around where a white girl is going on about how all the black girls hate her because she's dating a black guy.
If you want to know what it's like to be a white woman married to a black man, I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna get ignored by pretty much any other woman that knows your husband.
I love how people stereotype black women as being irrationally angry, bitter, and jealous of white women.
Dear white women, black men are yours. All 14 million of them niggas are yours. Every single one born are yours.
Can we address this comment? I'm guessing this particular person is an Asian woman, and so she's saying that black women are mad because Asian women are top breed and it's lonely at the top. And
I was very accepted in the black community.
Have you ever heard of the concept of black women not liking when black men date white women?
Some do. I've heard that.
And I've heard it in every culture.
Okay, why do white women get so much flack for liking black men? And then why do black women hate us so much? I don't discriminate. I like white guys too.
Duh! Okay? Duh!
Girl, I promise you, nobody cares that you like black guys. Nobody cares.
I'm never clear about when y'all say this, what I'm supposed to do with this information. Am I the gatekeeper of black men? Am I supposed to care what men like? I do not care what men like.
Hi guys, it's Bernadette here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are reacting to another viral discussion that has been making rounds on TikTok and other social media platforms. And this topic is about some white women saying that black women are jealous of them because they date black men. This is one of those conversations that gets people emotional so quickly. You will see thousands of comments agreeing, thousands disagreeing, and before you know it, everyone is arguing. So we would like to know whether it's true or not, and why it may be true or why it may not be true. And therefore, we are going to watch some clips in relation to this topic, and we shall share our thoughts or views in the comments.
So this post is going around where a white girl is going on about how all the black girls hate her because she's dating a black guy. Black women have been stitching the video to say, no, we don't care, you just want us to. And clearly she does want to get under black women's skin, just like she wants to get under her racist family skin about it. It's very teehee, look at me, F you, hashtag get you a white girl flame emoji. To the other gloaty goaties who do this shit, do you know why black women might be a little bit done with you? Whether or not you make dating a black guy your whole personality like this one does, it's because we're the status symbols that we don't deserve to be. Especially when we bring nothing to the table but our whiteness, which provides the status which you are blind to in the first place. It's super embarrassing for us, and you should stop.
Okay, this has to be my favorite comment. I'm insecure because some black men are dating white women instead of me. Come here real close. Come here real close. Why would I want a black man that dates white girls? And with the way black men be treating white women, I don't want that. I don't want that. You can have him. Y'all are becoming the face of baby mamas. You really think I'm jealous of these type of people? I'm never letting go that plantation wedding of this man wearing jeans.
Can someone please let me know what the psychology is of sending hateful messages to someone like a stranger online? Like, what made this person like suddenly go in my DMs and say this to me? Like, what's that about? What is that about? Like, it's actually quite wild. It's actually quite wild. Like, unsolicited, just decides to go in my DMs and send this to me for no reason. Okay.
I love how people stereotype black women as being irrationally angry, bitter, and jealous of white women, saying things like, wow, black women sure don't like seeing black men with white women. Why is that? Okay, I see what it is. Here's the thing. It was never black women torturing and murdering white women simply because their men looked at them. No, you know who did though? White women. During slavery, So many white women would murder black women simply because those women were essayed by their husbands. This continued to happen until like Jim Crow, when stuff like that became, illegal. It was happening during Jim Crow, but shortly after Jim Crow, like in the 60s and 70s, it was practically illegal to just kill people simply because of their race, But when it was legal, that thing was very common. So I don't know why people like to paint black women as these antagonizers of white women just because black men lust after them. But I never hear black women say, God, I hate white women so much, we should kill them just because our men like them. No, that was never a thing in our community.
I was very accepted in the black community.
Have you ever heard of the concept of black women not liking when black men date white women?
Some do. I've heard that, and
I've heard it in every culture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's all bullshit.
Or if it's a white woman dating, if it's a black woman dating a white man, that's okay.
I've never heard anybody complain about that.
It's all bullshit. I'm just here to tell you it's not true. I mean, not my experience in LA. I dated many celebrities and they were non-celebrities, and we've been to parties and we've been to everything.
Yeah.
And I've met families and I've been on vacation.
Everyone loves you, Jillian, period. Doesn't matter what color you are.
I was with Eddie Murphy's best friend. We flew, and I know everybody loves Eddie, but there are a lot
I love his brother.
Oh, God bless.
Stories. His stories on Chappelle.
I loved him so much. And when he passed, his wife passed of cancer.
Oh, the brother's wife?
Charlie Murphy. Yeah, Charlie Murphy. Is that who you're talking about, Charlie?
Charlie's amazing.
Charlie was the best. But anyway.
He's not alive anymore?
We still have an
died
audience.
of cancer.
Passed,
wow. Okay.
And but their kids lost their mom and dad to cancer. It's just so sad.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ew.
But anyway,
the black women are so jealous of white women. The black men would rather date white women. They wonder why. Y'all, I saw this comment on a video of a white lady, and she said she's tired of the dear white woman trend and the dear black woman trend and stuff that everybody's going back and forth about. And I done read some of the comments. I just keep scrolling because this world is a nasty ass place. But I just want to address Miss Christina Myers. Me personally, and I've never met any other black woman, and I know a lot of black women, like a lot of them. We have never been jealous of a white woman. We pretty hung up on ourselves. We love the fuck out of ourselves. I'm just saying, and we don't give a damn. We don't give a damn about these black men and who they date. We tired of them, have them. We don't give a damn. Mine personally, he doesn't, and that's the only one I'm worried about. We don't wonder why. We don't give a damn at all. So for you to category all black women are jealous of y'all, not at all, baby. That's not. Maybe you done met some that I haven't that is jealous of you. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. I ain't never been jealous of a woman. Not even one. None. My daughter, maybe. My daughter, I'm a little jealous of her because she just got all my little pretty features and stuff when I was young. She's so damn beautiful. She's so pretty. I wish I looked like that still. But jealous of another grown-ass woman? I could never.
If you want to know what it's like to be a white woman married to a black man, I'm going to tell you. You're going to get ignored by pretty much any other woman that knows your husband. All of our boys play basketball, so my husband knows a lot of moms, a lot of dads, a lot of coaches, just a lot of people in general, right? I'm not at all the basketball stuff. We have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, so it doesn't always work out, right? But everyone knows I'm his wife. This is not a secret, okay? So when I do show up, there's people, go, hi, how you doing? Stuff like that, right? But I'm just gonna throw it out there. 99% older black women will not speak to me. And I'm not being dramatic. I'm talking about I'll be standing right next to my husband and our children, and they'll come up, hi, how you doing? Say hi to my husband or whatever. Even go as far as try to give him a hug. And say hello to my children. Will not even look at me or say hello to me. I'm a very friendly person. I'm very outgoing. I'm very nice. I don't have a resting face. I'm very much approachable, okay? So while they're like saying hi to my family and not me, I'm still in the background smiling and being like, yeah, say hi. So they don't even look at me. You can make your own assumptions where that behavior comes from. Happens to me a lot. Literally just this past weekend. Very strange. I myself would never approach somebody else's husband, speak to them, greet them, and ignore his wife standing right next to him. To me, that just screams like disrespect, insecurity, whatever you want to say. I mean, I guess it just comes with the territory. A lot of people don't like interracial relationships, and, you know, to each their own. If you want to walk around with hate and, you know, just not be a very nice person, hey, that's your right. And like I said, maybe this is just the people I'm around. Maybe this is not a white and black thing, but I feel like it is.
Hey there, my message today is for white women married to black men. If you are not a white woman married to a black man, then you can feel free to stay. But I'm specifically talking to you white women who are married to black men. You are the person who needs to be educating yourself and deconstructing your own inner subconscious biases, white supremacy culture that you've been raised in, and the racism that exists within you. But how could I have those things? I'm married to a black man. Obviously, I'm not racist at all. That is a huge misconception, and that is the problem. And when you hear black folks say that the black Americans' biggest enemy is white liberal women, that's what they're talking about. We think, oh, we're perfect. We are everyone's dream prize because we're not racist and we're all for community and all of those things because we're liberal. The thing is, thinking that way prevents us from growing and learning. You cannot have been raised in the United States of these here Americas without having been highly influenced by the white supremacist culture in which we live. So it is within you, and it is impacting decisions you make, the way that you respond, how you treat other people. It's in there, and it needs to be acknowledged and then deconstructed, because you can't deconstruct something that you don't believe is there. So I'm going to be showcasing different books and different content creators on here who really are doing a fantastic job and working really hard to make the world a better place. That's the stuff we think we're doing, but we're actually not. We're just sitting back and smiling. So follow me and we'll go on this journey together. Because even though I've been doing this work for 30 plus years, there's always more to be done. We are never done deconstructing.
Dear white women, black men are yours. All 14 million of them niggas are yours. Every single one born are yours. As a black American woman with 7 generations coming out of Kentucky and Tennessee, I am here to tell you that they all belong to you. Black men and white men are a fated pair. At this point, I can't even do my fucking laundry or let the fucking conditioner set in my hair without scrolling online to pass the time without black women's names being dragged for the 40th, 100th time. Take them. They're yours. If I or any black woman with a fucking brain can spend 7 fucking days without our names being dragged in your podcasts, your schemes, your hatred, then so fucking be it. Take them all. Black men belong to white women as of today in May on Friday, May 15th. I don't want a black male NFL player. I don't want a black male athlete. I don't want a black male celebrity. I don't want any of them. Whatever it's going to take for black women, and myself especially, to be free of all this competition bullshit just so black women can exist, then so be it. If any black woman have an issue with what I am saying today, take that shit over there. I don't want to be bothered. There are many black women who could give two shits about black men dating outside of their race. In fact, they're not doing that shit fast enough for me. I want peace. I want to live. I want to exist. I don't want to be brought up in another fucking podcast or a white woman's schemes in their text messages. My God! So to white women, to Latino women, to Asian women, to Arabic women, I don't give a fuck. Black men are yours. Whatever. They are yours. And black women who just want peace, we're gonna wash our hair. We're gonna do laundry. We're gonna scroll down on our algorithm and laugh at actual funny fucking videos and sit down in our chairs or couches and watch TV in fucking peace. Leave us out of your ilk. They are yours. Thank you. God bless.
Can we address this comment? I'm guessing this particular person is an Asian woman, and so she's saying that black women are mad because Asian women are top breed and it's lonely at the top. And this person also posted another comment which I have tagged on top of this particular video. First of all, I wanted to say that you don't even realize how incredibly racist that comment is. But once people hear the word racist, they get into defensive mode. So let me put it in a more diplomatic way. You don't even realize how racially prejudiced that statement is. You saying that Asian women are top breed. First of all, black women are not mad that black men are choosing to marry outside of their race. Black men in America are more likely to marry outside of their race compared to black women. And I have that data pinned on the top, okay? From that standpoint, black men choosing Asian women simply means you are a statistics. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have any breeding superiority above black women. Let us examine the concept of top breeding. You're saying that Asian women are top breed. I'm sorry to tell you, honey, any other race who chooses to procreate with a black person will end up creating a biracial baby with predominantly black features. So how do you claim to be top breed when you mix with black, you produce black? You can't be top breed when your genetics are not strong enough to reproduce itself when you procreate with a black man. That aside, keep the same energy when you reproduce with these black men and you're trying to find out how to tame your biracial daughter's hair because you are not used to taking care of curly hair. Keep the same energy when you have biracial children with these black men and your children start developing identity crisis and you have no idea about blackness and how you can equip your children to navigate the world. And you can just go on TikTok. A lot of the biracial children with non-black moms and a black father are currently going through identity crisis. Most of you Asian women don't realize that if you procreate with black, most of you hold really racially prejudiced ideas about black people and you end up projecting that onto your biracial children. And so for you, it is a burden to marry a black man. So instead of you being on TikTok feeling like you have won and putting black women down, go take a book and read about the history of blackness. Go read about race relations and read about how black people navigate the world, because you will reproduce a child that is partly black and you need to be equipped with the right knowledge to help them navigate society. The saddest part is most of you engaging in this discourse are not even based in North America. So you have no idea about black struggles, what it means to be black and what it means to navigate North America being a black person. Most of you are flexing about being picked, but you are just a statistics. And guess what? You have nothing really above a black woman. He that is down need fear no fall. Black women, we have been at the bottom of the racial hierarchy and we have navigated and thrived doing that. So we do not have a point to prove. Just make sure that you understand what it means to be with a black man and what it means to be a parent to a biracial child who is partly black. My name is Dr. Zita. I am a sociologist. I bring the critical perspective. Guess what? Hit the follow button.
If you're able to make it this far, thank you so much. We have had some of the reactions to those clips or to those comments, and generally speaking, I don't think most black women really care about who black men date or what kind of woman black men date. So sometimes I think people just assume that black women will be jealous, black women will be, will have a heartbreak, black women will not like you because you're dating their men. However, we can't rule out there are some few black women that I have seen giving negative comments on interracial relationships, especially between a white woman and a black man. And like we have heard some of those white women saying that black women are so insecure and so much full of hatred and jealous of white women being the black men's preference. This is also not true, because generally speaking, black men end up marrying black women. It's just a few black men who end up marrying outside their race. But majority of the time, black men choose to marry black women. And good enough, there are some white women who are testifying that they have not had any bad experience from black women when they dated black men. I think when you're dating someone, you don't need to really want to care or really want to know about who says what, finding negative things said about you, wanting to hear what other women are saying or what other women are talking. It's just a relationship like any other relationship. So some women should not feel like because I'm dating a black man, black women will hate me, black women will be jealous of me. Let that not be part of the relationship that you are getting into or part of the relationship that you are pursuing with your black partner. Just focus on yourself. If you get married, focus on your family. And yeah, life will be as simple and as easy as it has to be. Yeah, we have seen some women, they are complaining about how older black women do not talk to her, how they do not really want to associate with her when she goes with her husband, wherever they always go with their kids. But I think it also depends. Maybe the first impression that they got of you wasn't the best. Maybe you showed them attitude at the beginning. And remember, when someone sees you with anything like attitude or anything negative, they will never forget about it. So maybe they saw something in that white woman that they didn't like or that she did to them, but of course, maybe she forgot about it. Maybe she doesn't also reach out to them, or she's not friendly. You know, sometimes you can pretend and say, I said hi and she never answered me, or she never responded to me. But how do you do it? Like, are you smiling? Are you showing that really you are genuine doing that? Or are you just doing it for the sake? Because sometimes it may be the other way around. And they were like, this lady, no. So sometimes it's not very good to jump onto judging or blaming others without first looking at yourself. Maybe her husband is more friendly than she is, because I don't think all black women can just decide to say, no, this one, let's not be talking to her, let's not be greeting her, let's not be laughing with her. There must have been something. Much as we know that some older black women really do not like interracial relationships. Some of them do not support interracial dating or interracial marriages. So some black women are really fed up of such accusations, and they are like, please feel free to date the black men, marry them, but just stop talking about them. Just stop including them in your conversations or coming on social media and accusing them of being jealous of you. They have no issues with you. They have no beef with you. And we have seen white women making videos with families of their black husbands, like having good relationships with them. So it's not really a thing that black women are jealous or do not want white women to date black men. So sometimes people mistake criticism for being jealous of them. For example, if someone says that don't disrespect black women while praising your relationship, that isn't really jealousy. It may simply be a response to feeling unfairly compared or stereotyped. And I think this thing is just on social media. We know there are those people on social media who always want to create that competitiveness between black women and white women. So at the end of the day, saying all black women are jealous is just as inaccurate as saying all white women fetishize black men. So with that, what do you think about this? Share your experiences. Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please remember to subscribe, and let's meet again in the next one.